Welcome to Cooking with Miss Brenda, and I'm so glad you joined us today. I have a very special guest. I have Sydney with us. Hey, Sydney.
Hi.
Thank you for joining me. Now, your siblings have been here. Each of them had a turn hosting. Who was your brother and sister that joined?
Taylor and Christian.
Taylor and Christian, not together, but they came at separate times. And this is Sydney's time to come. And you are really excited today, you told me, because you love what we're fixing today. And what are we fixing?
Mexican white bean chili.
Mexican white bean chili. And this is something that is, you think of now, I know there's people around the world watching, and in summertime, getting into summertime in other places in the world, it's getting to be our winter time, isn't it? It's starting to get cold, and in fact, I'm wearing my Ugg boots right now that they keep my feet warm. But in other parts of the world, it's summertime. So this soup you normally think of wintertime, but this soup is good all year long, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite kind of soup?
I don't really know.
You like vegetable or potato soup or? This is going to be your new favorite, I can tell. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Sydney. How old are you?
12.
You're 12 years old. In what grade?
7th.
In 7th grade. What are some of your favorite things to do?
Swimming, crafting, and reading.
And reading? And what are the sports you like to do? Any kind of sports?
Swimming.
Swim. Well, that's swimming. You said swimming. Swimming is a sport. So do you swim competitively or?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me how you do.
We had a swim meet last Saturday. It was really good. I got second place, so.
You did. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And so how long have you been swimming?
For since long as I can remember, like 3 years, 4 years maybe.
So, well, that's good. So do you want to be an Olympic swimmer?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, she's got some good goals. My parents always told me you can be anything you want to be if you set your mind to it. And if anything you want to be and you pray about it and that's what God wants you to do, you're good, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's right. So we are going to have, I'm going to have you read the recipe. You don't need the recipe because if you go to our website, kidsclub4jesus.org, and click on recipes, all of our recipes from all of our lives are there. So you can just print them off. It's very easy. But we'll go ahead for those of you that want to hear and get maybe make your own notes or whatever while we're cooking. I'm going to let you go ahead and read that recipe for them, okay? And I will get us connected here on the live, okay? You go ahead.
Okay. 4 cups of water, 1 medium onion chopped and divided, 1 tablespoon margarine. Is that what it is?
Pardon me?
This.
Let's see here. 1 tablespoon of margarine.
Okay. 1.5 cups of celery chopped, 3 to 16 ounce canned Great Northern beans, rinsed and drained, 1 to 16 ounce can Great Northern beans pureed in a food processor or blender, 2 cups potatoes diced, 1 4.5 ounce can chopped green chilies,
That's right.
1 teaspoon cumin ground, 2 tablespoons McKay's chicken seasoning, 1 1/8 teaspoon ground red pepper, and 1 tablespoon jalapeños chopped.
All right. Well, that doesn't sound very hard, does it? This is really going to be a fast and easy recipe. But before we get started on the recipe, let me just put that over here because we're just going to dump it into the pot. That's what we're going to do here. I just want to say hi to some of you that have joined us. We have Lachelle, my good friend Lachelle, all the way down in Florida. And make sure you tell us where you're writing in from and where you're joining us from. We'd love to hear where you're from. I happen to know Lachelle's from Florida, so it's nice to see you. And want to say hi to Lachelle?
Hi, Lachelle.
And then Carolyn Walker's joining us from Wausau, Wisconsin. And she said, chili sounds really yummy when it's cold out. And you're right. Chili is so good. This is a really awesome recipe. You're going to love this. And then we also have Lynn Llewellyn. Says, looking good, Sydney. Grandma and Grandpa. Would say hi to
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
And that was really nice of them to join. And Pamela Morgan, my good friend from Jamaica, is watching, says, good evening, everyone. And also Gerald Mancia says hello. Hello, Jerry. Gerald, tell us where you're from. And then Irene Baptiste is watching. Irene, where are you from? We have also Jorge Pina is watching with us, and Lachelle saying hi, Sydney, to you.
Hi.
And Dr. Lois Somerville is watching, my good friend down in Florida, and also Selena is watching from North Carolina. And Irina says that she's joining us from the United Kingdom. Well, I have been over to your country many, many times. I love it over there, and I think it's probably pretty chilly there too, isn't it? You'll have to let us know. If you guys have any questions at all about the recipe or anything else, just go ahead and ask us. And if I happen to miss anything, Melissa's here. She's our general manager for Kids Club for Jesus. And she will, if I miss anything, she'll get my attention and tell me about it so that we don't miss anything out, okay?
By the way,
yes.
The red pepper is not in the recipe. The bell pepper.
Okay, so we needed to add that to it. So if you will later add that to it. So there's one part of our ingredient that Melissa just told me it got omitted from our recipe. So we'll make sure we get that in. So first of all, to start, we're going to start with our water. And go ahead and and this is one of those easy things that you just dump everything into the pot, turn it on, let it cook, and it's done. And it doesn't even take that long. So go ahead and and I will turn on our burner. And let's get it all the way on high. We are thankful to Melissa's mom that loaned us her hot plate here so that we could be able to have a hot plate and not have our back to you when we're at the stove. If we were over at the stove cooking, we'd have to have our back to you and you couldn't see us. So this way we can put the hot plate there and you can see everything that's going on. So the first thing I always like to do after I add my water is add the onions. Here's you a spatula to do that. I love onions as long as they're cooked. I have never met a raw onion that I like at all. I really, really don't like raw onions, but cooked ones give food so much flavor. So we want to make sure my mom is watching. My mom's here today. She's actually in the other room watching on her phone because her dog is here with her and Zeke barks. And so we're going to just say hi to Zeke right over there, and my mom who's watching, okay? All right, so now we're going to put our celery in, and just go ahead and put that in. You can use your spatula again, and you'll probably be using that quite a bit. So, and we're going to get that in there, and I've turned this burner up on high so that we can cook things a little bit faster, but don't fear, we've already got a sample done so that we've got one that they can taste. And you can put now inside of this, we also have chopped red bell pepper. And I really like the flavor that gives it. And it's you can use the yellow or the orange, but as I shared with you last week, green pepper is really a pepper that hasn't fully ripened. So I don't like green peppers because it tends to cause people to have upset stomach or they belch it back up a lot. It's because it hasn't fully ripened yet. So I don't tend to use a green pepper, but I like the red ones and the yellows.
Did you add?
I added a half a cup of diced red bell pepper. So now we're going to put in some jalapeños, just a little bit of those. And if you say, look, I don't like jalapenos a lot, you don't have to put them in. You can leave it out. But I think you're going to enjoy these. It's not overwhelming at all. It's not too much at all. So I would really encourage you to try it first. Here is a can of fire roasted diced green chilies. Put all the contents of that in there. And then we also have some cumin and some cayenne pepper. So you can put those in there, Sydney, as well. Now, I do have some McKay style seasoning, which is a chicken seasoning that comes in a beef seasoning as well. And that's really good, but I wanted to give you an option. So I did the sample with this, and I'm going to do this one here with Better Than Bouillon. So Sydney, will you take this like that and go over and show it on the camera? If you walk over there, Melissa will share with you where to hold it. Go a little higher up. Bring it down, and bring it a little closer. This is the Better Than Bouillon, no chicken base, meaning it is a vegetarian product, but it's my favorite bouillon. I grew up with McKay's chicken style seasoning, so when I first created this recipe, that's why I used it. But recently, I have started using this Better Than Bouillon. You can find it in almost any grocery store in the United States. Write and tell me if you can find it in other countries as well. I'm not sure, but it's my favorite chicken. It's actually my favorite broth seasoning. Anything you would need a vegetable broth for, they have a vegetable broth. They have a mushroom broth. They have a beef broth, and this is called No Chicken. And I really, really like this. So we're going to use this today. And you're going to need the skinny spatula to get that out for you. So you're going to get two tablespoons. So go ahead and put that in there, and you're going to need this to get that out with, I'm sure. And let's see here. Who else has joined us if I've got any questions. And then, Lois says she's never met a chili she didn't like. You're going to like this soup, Lois. Try this one, I promise. And then Selena is telling us she's from North Carolina. And let's see, Erica's with us. It says, good evening. We're looking forward to seeing this recipe. You will. You're going to love this recipe. It's so simple. So simple. And Leslie Myers is watching. Hi, Leslie. And let's see, Carolyn is asking, who is the gas you have? This isn't gas. It's an electric burner. So it's not gas. And then Mary Guy's watching from Michigan. Thank you, Mary, for joining us. And Irene is telling us she uses rosemary and thyme herbs. And Pamela from Jamaica says, hi, Sydney.
Hi.
To you. And what is the not chicken seasoning? Okay, so that's the Better Than Bouillon that we held up. And in fact, I'll have Melissa, did we do two or one?
Two.
You did two. Okay, let's get the rest of that out of there. And then we'll put that back. This just gives it a really good flavor. It's that Better Than Bouillon, no chicken base. They actually have a meat one in there as well that is real chicken and real beef, but this is a vegetarian vegan product that says no chicken base. Okay, and then looks good. Now put your cayenne pepper and your cumin in. Okay, you might want to put. Let's see, you might want to use this to do that as well. Okay. Oops, got a little more in there. See, my mom was watching. She always says, get everything to the last drop. See, and she's watching me right now. I'm being good. And okay, you want to put that in there, and then go ahead and put the cumin and the red pepper in there. Is it starting to get warm? Is our pot? It's starting to get hot, but if I can do this, obviously it's not warm enough yet. So go ahead and put both of those in, and you might need this to get it all out, okay? And you'll use that for both of them. And let's see here. Irene, you were talking about use rosemary and thyme. I'd encourage you not to use that on this recipe. Try this first, and then you can doctor it up after you want the second time you make it, because rosemary and thyme have a very powerful flavor that can overwhelm this dish. So I encourage you just make it, first of all, just the way we did, and then you can say, oh, well, I would like to add this or that. But it's always good to make the recipe first. And so we have Valerie. Oh, Valerie, my cousin Valerie Downs is watching. Hello, Valerie. Thank you for watching. And also Erica's saying, oh, yeah, she knows. Don't waste any, not good to the last drop. And Selena's saying, where can we order the no chicken seasoning? Can you share a link? I'll have.
I already did.
Melissa already did. So it's there, you guys. So she can go ahead and you can go ahead there and look at that as well. Okay. Now we're going to add our beans. These are great northern beans, and you can just put I've already drained them, so now you're just going to put them in that, and you can use that if you want to. And you're going to just put them, all 3 cans in there, but guess what? We're going to save out 1 can. I've drained all of them, but the last can we save out to puree. Now you can do that in a blender. You can do that in a food processor. You can even mash it by hand if you don't have anything electric to do it. I've even used an electric mixer. But I have a handy kitchen gadget that I love. My son, Jim Hundredmark, he gave this to me for a Christmas present once, and I love it. I use it all the time, and it's an immersion blender. And it's really great. If you have gravy, nobody likes lumpy gravy. So let's say you made gravy and it turned out a little bit lumpy. Not to worry. Get your immersion blender in there and put it right in the pot where you're cooking in. And a couple of squeezes on that power, and it's smooth as silk. So it's really a great thing to have. So let me put this away for you. So, and then we'll puree this one here in a minute. And I'll put that over here for you. Now, if you want to cook your own beans, you can do that as well, and just use 4 cups of beans that you have cooked. So if you want to cook them from dried beans, this just is a fast and easy way to have. You get home from work and your family's hungry and they want a quick meal. This is a quick meal, right? Okay, so let's check our messages here. We have Rhonda Bernard says, "Hi Brenda, keep Sydney talking. We love her accent." Oh, that's good. And Selena says, "Good job, Sydney. You have a great teacher." So tell me, what do you like to cook in your kitchen?
I like to cook chicken Alfredo. Or not chicken Alfredo, Alfredo, sorry.
Just Alfredo?
Yes.
Fettuccine Alfredo?
It's really good.
Yeah, so how would you cook that?
Well, you get the Alfredo sauce and you put it in and you cook the noodles in a different pot and then you just put it on top and that's all it really is.
Okay, so you buy the Alfredo sauce already. Guess what? In one of my cookbooks, I have an Alfredo sauce you can try and you can make it from scratch.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah, I think you would like that. And then you could add any kind of thing to that Alfredo and it's even good on other kind of pastas. So you might want to try that sometime. But yeah, it's good. Let's give that a stir in there and let's see how we're doing. It still has to, it's getting hot, but not hot enough to boil this thing. So it's going to have to cook a while. We're going to also, when it gets really hot, I put just a tablespoon of butter or margarine that you can use. If you're vegan, use the margarine. And then that just to flavor it. That is just to flavor it. That's all that is. Let's see, I have, I want to read a letter from you I got this week. Boys and girls, all we are watching from wherever you are in the world, I would love to get letters from you. So if you want to write to Miss Brenda, you can write to me at Post Office Box 2238, Collegedale, Tennessee, 37315. And Melissa's going to put that in the chat right there for you so that you can go ahead and write your letters. But this letter is from Hope, and she is from Reno, Nevada. And she says, "Dear Miss Brenda, my name is Hope. I love Kids Time. I watch it every chance I get. Please pray that I will do well in school. My favorite part of Kids Time is when you read the letters. I have all your Miss Brenda's bedtime storybooks. I enjoy them. I would like to be on the Kids Time set with you one day. I share Jesus by singing at nursing homes, preaching at my church, and last year in 2019, I donated my hair to Wigs for Kids. I also do the Sabbath school lesson for my brother, who is 3. With love, Hope." Well, Hope, thank you so much for writing to me. I love hearing from you, and I'm so excited that you are sharing Jesus and that you are also being kind and you're sharing Jesus with your little brother. Wasn't that nice?
Yes.
And I really like that. I like that a lot. And also, for those of you that would like to watch Kids Time, go to our website, kidsclubforjesus.org. And we have over 700 programs of all different kinds of programs, including Kids Time, that you can watch all on demand. That means that you don't have to wait till next week to watch your favorite program at a certain time. No. You can watch whatever you want when you want to watch it. Isn't that good? Mm-hmm. Do you like to watch programs when you have to wait for your favorite show, or do you like to just see it right then?
See it right then.
Yeah, I think so too. It makes it a lot more fun. And we also have a free app you can download. Go to your app store on your phone or your iPad and type in Kids Club for Jesus. It will pop right up. It's a free download, and then you can watch right on your app. Isn't that fun?
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me, what are some of people want me to get you talking, because they love to hear you talk. Have you always lived in the South? Were you born here?
Yes.
So is Tennessee home?
Yes, ma'am.
So, and see, she's polite too. Her parents taught her right. Did you hear that? Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm very, very impressed. You know, I think it's important that we all have manners, including kids. And so that's super important. I'm very impressed. Yeah. So tell me, if you were going to fix your family a favorite meal tonight that they like, what would it be? You think she's thinking about that? I might have stumped her. Something that you know your mom and dad like. If they said, Sydney, please go fix us our favorite meal, what would it be?
Well, I know something my parents and me would like, but not my siblings.
Okay, so what?
Chili.
Chili. Oh, so there you go. But you know, I gave your little baby brother a little sample of this white bean chili before the program started, and he loved it. In fact, I think maybe we should bring your family out and let them taste, because this is going to continue cooking. We're actually going to put a lid on it, and I will, after we go off the live, I will put it on the stove, and we will let it finish cooking. And you will just till the onions and the celery is done. Oh, you know what I forgot?
What?
Potatoes. Oh. I forgot to prepare the potatoes. So in this pot goes also 2 cups of diced potatoes. They're in our sample, so you don't have to worry about that. So we have time to add it in here. And that's all I think I got everything else. Let's just do a checklist. That's always good when you have a recipe to do a checklist. So go up. Do we have water in there?
Mm-hmm.
Onion?
Yep.
Margarine?
Mm-hmm.
Celery? Beans? Potatoes? Diced green chilies? Cumin? Our chicken seasoning? Our red pepper and jalapenos. One thing we need is our pureed. We have to step over here. We got to do this because we have to puree it. And I'm going to let you do this. Have you ever used an immersion blender? Let's see here. I think this will be fun. Let me see if this cord, how far it will stretch right here. And, oh yeah, it will stretch. So all you're going to do is put this down. It looks like this, okay? And you have to hold the button down. So I'll hold this down. You push that button for me, okay? See, it just kind of just mashes it all up. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, this is fun. Okay? It's getting there. Now you try it all by yourself with this hand, okay? Yeah, you're good. Very good. And now I'm going to show you what this looks like. By the way, this is also a super way to make hummus, white bean hummus. If you've ever had them, do I have, Melissa, a recipe in one of my cookbooks for white bean hummus? I almost think I do. And if not, maybe we can make it on the program here one day, because if you love hummus at all, you are going to love that recipe for white bean hummus. And this is the way that you do your beans with these Great Northern beans. And let me just put that over here. And now I want you to take this, Sydney, in front of the camera and show them. You can go ahead and tell them, stir it around and show them how thick that is, okay? And Melissa will tell you where to add that, okay? Tip it a little bit so they can see it. It won't fall out, so you can see, okay? All right. Okay, so let's see, Carolyn says, have you tried chicken Alfredo lasagna? Yes, and I actually make that. It's very, very good. And Cindy Kaufman's watching. Cindy, where are you from? Let us know. And Maxine is watching. And Maxine, tell us where you're from, okay? All right, so now this here, it's okay to add this now. I usually cook all of this, so my onions and my celery and my potatoes are cooked, and we're pretending the potatoes are in here. We'll add it after the program. Then go ahead now and put all of this puree, and guess what? This 1 can of beans that we left out to puree like this is what thickens our soup. And it really makes it a nice, thick, instead of a watery chili, this is a nice, thick, good chili that has a lot of flavor. Yes?
If you want it spicier, should they add more cayenne or more jalapeno?
Okay. If you like it spicier, you can either add jalapeno or cayenne. For me, I love jalapenos, so I would probably triple the jalapenos in mine. Melissa likes it spicy. She doesn't like an overwhelming jalapeno flavor, so she would double this cayenne. Am I correct, Melissa? Yeah, she's smiling because that's true. And I might even double both. I'd have a little extra cayenne, a little extra jalapeno. Oh, I love that. You know, my dad is Hungarian, and he's no longer with us, but he always put cayenne on everything. And we used to laugh. We'd say, unless you get this part of your face here all sweaty, it's not hot enough. You know? But he used cayenne like some people use salt on their food. Okay, that looks really good. Let me just squeeze this out right here just a little bit more and get that in there. And then that's all there is to that. And we do this. And now we'll stir that stir all up really good. And we will put a lid on that. We'll let that cook. It'll get all nice and tender for probably a good 15 minutes. Bring it to a boil and then let it simmer for about 15 minutes and you're good to go. Isn't that a fast and easy recipe? Sydney, what do you think about that?
It looks really good.
Now, do you think your folks would like that?
Yeah, probably.
You think so? Would you have any friends that like any kind of spicy food? This isn't too spicy either.
I think I have one or two who do. I don't know about my other friends, but I think one or two do.
Okay, so why don't you say hi, because afterwards you can tell your friends that that to watch this program, because you can watch all of our programs on our Kids Club for Jesus Facebook page. We keep them all there, as well as YouTube. If you have people that say, well, I'm not on Facebook, you say go to YouTube and go to Brenda Walsh Ministries, and you can see all of our programs there. We also do a live program every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. where I'm at the piano playing your favorite songs. And so you can, while I'm playing, I play by ear, so you can submit your favorite song, and I'll play it for you. What's your favorite Christian song? Do you have a favorite hymn or a song you like to sing at church?
Well, it's like a newer song. It's God's. Wait, no, God Only Knows.
God Only Knows. And do you sing it all yourself?
Sometimes.
Mostly in the shower? What do you think? Do you ever sing up in front of church or?
No, we don't do it in church.
No. What about caroling's coming up for Christmas? Can you believe Christmas is almost upon us? You have any things that you've been hoping for Christmas?
I've been wishing for. Let's see. I probably want like a new phone case, and I don't know. I don't really ask for much stuff for Christmas. So I don't really know.
Well, that's good, because Christmas really isn't about getting, it's about giving. So what are some of the things that you could think of that you would do for others that would be giving to somebody, that helping somebody else?
Helping like caroling at our uncle's assisted living, and like taking care of my Mimi. And yeah, that's a few things.
I bet you Mimi really appreciates the things that you do for her. There's so many things that we can do to help others. Christmas is really about giving. It's about helping and being kind to others. And, I happened to watch this little video where there was a homeless man, and somebody was videotaping, and all the people with their fancy clothes were walking by on the sidewalk, and he had his hand out, a little homeless man sat on the street. And person after person just walked by him. Even a couple of them kicked his feet at, like, get out of my way kind of thing. And then you saw another homeless person come sit down beside him, take his coat off, give it to him. And then he shared some of his coins with him. And here's somebody that didn't have anything shared. That's a real spirit of giving, isn't it? We want to be kind and helpful to others. And that makes Jesus happy, doesn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
It does. All right. Are you ready to bring your family out for tasting?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's bring Mom and Dad. And what's your baby brother's name?
Johnny.
Johnny. Let's bring Johnny out, too. And let's see if he still likes our chili today. Okay? Come on out, guys. How are you doing?
Great.
Hi.
Great.
Hi, Johnny.
About this chili.
Yes, we're going to get our glass. I'm going to get a pot holder over here. Oops, it's right in here. I want to thank Lucy for our look at those beautiful crocheted pot holders. She makes them. And she made me some for my kitchen. These are the ones we just used for Kids Club. And let me bring the pot over here. And I've got some already hot. I tried to cool it down a little bit so that it won't be too hot for tasting. And let's get our bowls and our spoons. And we'll see what everybody thinks. Okay? So we'll put just a little in your taster bowl over here. You want to give one to your mom first. And then let's give one to your dad. And this one has the potatoes in it, folks. One time when I was your age, I was making oatmeal cookies, and I got them all the way in the oven and realized I forgot the oatmeal. Needless to say, they weren't too tasty. Let's give that to Dad. Would Johnny like to have his own bowl?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll give that one to Johnny, and we'll give him a little bit in his bowl, okay? And then you have one for you, Sydney. We're not going to leave you out, okay? And now you guys can taste it and tell me what you think.
Wonderful.
Come on up, Mom. Come on. You don't hang
Very
back
good.
to it. Johnny, what do you think?
Good.
It's good. Can you tell all the boys and girls watching? Give them a thumbs up. Say it's good.
It's good.
Oh, is that precious?
delicious.
Precious. Oh, is that something you think you can make at home?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Isn't that easy to make? Sydney, what do you think?
It was really good.
I love to hear her talk too. So, Mom, ask her something she's going to talk about.
Let's see.
She's not the talker in the family?
Oh, she is. She loves to talk. Let's see. She loves horses.
Oh, tell me about your horses. Right there. Tell everybody there about
She
your
wants
horses.
a horse.
I want a horse.
but-
I don't have a
Well,
horse.
tell them all about it because, you know, somebody's listening for Christmas here. So go ahead and tell them how you want it.
I want like a white Arabian horse because they're really pretty. That's my favorite kind of horse.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
With somebody next to me, like a fall festival. But that's the only time I've ever done it. But
So
it was really fun.
So what made you fall in love with horses?
Just how pretty they are, and they're like free spirited. I just think they're really pretty like that.
She loves to read, so she studies all about them.
Oh, so you read about them.
She does.
Yes, that's good. Well, you need to read my bedtime story books.
Yes.
Yeah, I have some 5-volume set of true character building stories for kids, and there's lots of stories that I think you would love in there. Miss Brenda's bedtime stories. You can go to my website, kidsclubforjesus.org, and order them right online. So if you're watching from the Philippines or Thailand, there's a place on there. We have a distributor in Australia who will ship to you, and it's a lot less money for shipping if you order directly from them. So that information is on the website as well. So we want to, pardon me?
You got some comments?
Okay, we have some comments. Let's see right here. So Erica's saying very hearty. Regina is watching. Hello, Regina. Thank you for joining us. And let's see, Helene is joining us from Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. You want to say hello to Helene?
Hi, Holleen.
And let's say Selena says, I like to add 1 spoon of tamales flour. Yeah. You can skip that though, because when you puree that 1 can of beans, it makes it nice and thick. So you don't need any flour in it, but it's really good. And Irene said she would add more cayenne pepper. And Leslie said that sounds like our granddad because he loves pepper. And then Pamela says, Brenda Maxine Bryan is my friend. Oh, hello. Well, I'm glad you joined us, and I'm sure Pamela told you all about us, so thank you for joining us. And Celine says, Sydney, you're a beautiful inside and out.
Thank you.
Oh, so say thank you to Celine. And then Christina and Clara Hill are watching you as well. Do you know them? So just say hi to Christina and Clara Hill.
Hi.
And so we've got lots of people watching us right now.
Feel free to recipes for next week.
I want to see, yes, what are the recipes
I'm
for...
going to put them in the comments.
Okay, Melissa's going to put them in the comments, so I'm going to find out at the same time. And Lynn says, really good job, Sydney.
Thank you, Grandma.
You can always make Grandma happy, right? I've got 2 grandsons. They can do no wrong. So for next week, these are the recipes that you can vote on. It's going to be muffins, all about muffins. Apple raisin muffins, pumpkin duffins, instead of muffins, we just said muffins. Jalapeno cornbread muffins, and carrot cake muffins. Which ones sound good to you? We have the apple raisin, pumpkin, jalapeno cornbread, or carrot cake muffins. Which one? What do you think, Mom?
Carrot cake.
Carrot cake?
Yeah, I say carrot cake
Apple
too.
raisin.
Apple raisin?
That's right up there with carrot.
Johnny, what kind of muffins do you
The
like?
apple ones.
Do you like? Do you come stand next to your sister? We can hear your microphone that way. You know, or your sister's going to carry it.
Probably
Okay,
the power.
there you go. So watch your mic so he can not rub
Talk.
against it
Talk.
right there. Maybe hold him on the other side if you will.
Here.
There you go. Now we can hear the mic. So Johnny, tell me, what kind of muffins do you like? Do you like apple raisin or pumpkin? You want to look right there? Turn him so he can see. Yeah, turn it. Pumpkin. So we have apple raisin, or pumpkin or jalapeno cornbread muffins or carrot cake muffins?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. That's a boy who knows what he wants. He went with his first choice.
No,
All right.
the Duffins are a combination of a muffin and a donut.
Yes.
Ooh.
The Duffins are, that's why we call it Duffin, because it's
Good
a
choice.
combination of a, so you might have chosen the right one, Johnny. I think so. I think you're going to like that. So you're going to have to watch next week. And then Irene says to keep on talking up because they love to hear you. So what would you like to tell the viewers about our recipe today? What do you think?
It's got a little bit of a spicy taste to it, but it's not too spicy, so if you don't like spicy stuff, I think you would like it.
And would you tell them how, is it hard to make? What do you think?
No, it's pretty easy.
So would you encourage them to make it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they should make it.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us today. And remember, we're here every Wednesday at 5:30 for Cooking with Miss Brenda. We don't know yet what muffin or duffin we're going to be making, but we are going to have a lot of fun doing it, right? And also, please join me every Saturday at 5:30 for Praise and Worship, where I'll be at the piano playing your favorite songs. So I wish you that... I want to just wish you a wonderful rest of the week. Stay close to Jesus. He loves you so much, and Melissa's trying to get my attention.
Carolyn has one more question.
Carolyn has one more question before I sign off, and she's saying, can you freeze the leftover chili? And the answer is yes. Yep, I have frozen chili, so yes, you can. You think you can't freeze beans, but I freeze lentils even. I always cook a whole bunch of extra lentils. I use them in so many recipes, and I freeze them in my freezer, and then when I need them, I can just take it off as I need them. I don't have to wait for them to cook. See? So beans freeze really well, no problem at all. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful week. God bless you. And remember, it's kids' time to share Jesus. Bye-bye, everybody.